Hello everyone and welcome back to the RNB, to the CNB's Hype League. And, as we saw in the last heat, we just saw Axolotl, Bloodsport, do some crazy damage to, well, Black Rose, and Blindside really couldn't do anything in that heat. But now, today's heat is literally going to be the biggest heat with the biggest bots there is. And you might be wondering, what bots are in this heat? We have Deep Six, Huge, Nightmare, Sir Killalot, Division V3, and Brett. Yeah, this is gonna be a fun one for sure. But anyways, first fight we have is Deep versus Huge. Huge versus Deep Six. Both these bots have fought in Battle Bots before. I'm pretty sure Deep Six won that one. So let's see who's gonna win this one as well.
3, 2, 1, fight.
And the fight has begun. Deep Six getting a nice shot on Huge. Deep Six throwing Huge up into the air. Deep Six now caught up on the side area there. Huge now charging in on Deep Six, getting a nice shot in, flipping Deep Six out. I don't even think any of these bots can really go down in the pit. Well, if I be damn fooled, Huge just did. Alright. So, Deep Six went out the gate, got some great shots on Huge. Huge came back though and got some nice shots on Deep Six. Then Deep Six had that biggest shot of the match where Deep Six hit him all the way over and into that pit. Great job, Deep Six, and great job, Huge, as well. But Deep Six gets awarded 3 points, and Huge gets awarded with, well, none, because he lost. Anyways, in our next fight, we have is Nightmare versus Sir Killalot. I will see you there. What we have is Nightmare versus Sir Killalot. Both these bots are old and they're both gold. I'm pretty sure Sir Killalot is from Robot Wars, and Nightmare is, of course, one of the oldest battle bots I know.
3, 2, 1, fight.
Alrighty, and the fight has begun. Nightmare getting a nice shot on Sir Killalot. Sir Killalot flipping Nightmare up and over, tossing him around kind of like a pancake, but Nightmare is chewing up on those sides of Sir Killalot. Oh, nice shot! Flipping over Sir Killalot there. Nightmare flips back over Sir Killalot as Sir Killalot pushes him up into the wall, flipping him up and over. Sir Killalot is definitely winning at the control game over here. Sir Killalot has pushed Nightmare up onto that wall. Sir Killalot really has that pushing power. It's insane. Nightmare has Sir Killalot thrown Nightmare up in the air. Are we serious? Are we serious? Sir Killalot and Nightmare right off the gate. It's a pretty even match going back and forth and back and forth. Nightmare got some great shots on Sir Killalot, and Sir Killalot was able to win the control game, and in the end, picked Nightmare up, drove over to the pit, dropped himself in the pit, and leaving Nightmare outside of the pit, meaning Nightmare got the KO, leaving Sir Killalot with no points in Nightmare 3. That was not what I think this fight would end. What? Anyways, now we got Division 3 versus Brett. See you guys there. What? Now, Brett is a giant box from NHRL, as you can tell, and Division 3 is from Richard Bot that I got off the workshop.
3, 2, 1, fight.
Brett going in, throwing itself at Division 3. I don't think Brett can go down in the pit, I'm gonna be honest. Brett is now stuck on the wall. Division 3 is now stuck. If both bots start to get a countdown, then we are gonna have to. Nope, Brett's just gonna get counted out. Nope. We don't need no one sticking. There's no double knockout, but Division V3 in like a couple of shots knocked out Brett. I mean, what can Brett really do? It has no weapon. One of the more quicker knockouts though. That's pretty cool. So now the first round has ended pretty fast, actually. With Division 3 gaining 3 points and Brett with none. So here's the scoreboard right now. The bots with points are Deep with 3, Nightmare with 3, and Division V3 with 3 points. Now we have we have Deep versus Brett, and then we're gonna have Huge versus Nightmare, and we're gonna have Sir Killalot versus Division V3. It's gonna be a fun one. See you there. Okay, so the second spot is alright. So now the second round is starting, and yes, that is my mom wanting to make a BattleBot. Oh well. Anyways, we will be having Deep 6 fight Brett. Both these bots are great, and yes, my mom's bot's gonna be in the series. It's gonna be pretty good.
3, 2, 1, fight.
Alrighty, Brett just doing Brett things, and Deep 6 beating the hell out of Brett. Now Deep 6 is stuck. If both these bots start to get counted out, we don't need to unstick them. Because we will not be having double knockouts, even if they're not stuck. Deep 6 now stuck, same with Brett. Brett now unstuck. Is Brett gonna take the win here? Brett might take the win here, knocking out Deep 6. And Deep 6 got knocked out. I was not expecting Brett to go and knock out Deep 6. That was something for sure. So now Brett has 3 points alongside Division 3 Nightmare and Deep 6. Now what we have is Huge versus Nightmare. This is going to go pretty well for sure. For sure. Anyways, I'll see y'all in that fight. Alrighty, so now what we have is Huge versus Nightmare. Both these bots, really good, really good. I'd say Nightmare has a shot at beating Huge, because, like, yeah, it doesn't have that much stability, but that weapon is extremely powerful.
3, 2, 1, fight.
And it has more reach, too, as we see here. Great shots off by Nightmare here. Huge gets flipped over. A nice shot on the wheels by Nightmare. Another great shot. Another great shot by Nightmare there. Nightmare throwing Huge up and over. Now Nightmare gets put on its side. Huge still up right now and upside down, not moving. Alright, if none of these bots can move, unless it's 3 seconds, we gotta... Alright, now we gotta unstick them and keep the game going. In the series, we will not allow double knockouts. just like in all the heat. This heat is not different. I got accents here. I don't know why I did. And Nightmare got flipped on its side after landing a big shot on Huge. Alright, if both these bots get... Alright, so after this, if I need to unstick them, they won't have another unstick, and whoever gets counted out just gets counted out. Max unsticks per fight is 2. And a wheel is off a Huge! 2 wheels are off a Huge! Nightmare absolutely beat the shit out of Huge. Huge, there's nothing left to Huge. Nightmare now stuck, not moving. Nightmare needs to move, otherwise Huge is gonna get this knockout. What is Nightmare doing? Nightmare had this in the bag, but Huge got knocked out. And Huge gets the victory. What a fight. Yeah, what a fight. I mean, Nightmare came out the bat very strong. I mean, this was Nightmare's fight to lose, and Nightmare lost. What is happening this heat? I mean, like, Huge got 3 points now. Everyone's getting 3 points. What's next? Sir Killalot's gonna get 3 points next round? So now, both Deep, Huge, Nightmare, Division V3, and Brett have a KO victory and 3 points. Great performance by Nightmare, but it just got counted out and knocked out by Huge, who had no wheels. Wow. But anyways, in the next fight, we have a Sir Killalot versus Division 3. See you there. We have Sir Killalot versus Division V3. These bots, I mean, Sir Killalot was literally picking up Nightmare and tried throwing it in the pit, but threw himself in the pit. I mean, Division V3 is also like a great bot, but let's just see who the better bot is.
2, 1, fight.
Nice shot by Division V3 as the fight starts. Division V3 is just in control of this fight. And Division V3 just knocked out Sir Killalot. That is the fastest knockout of all these heats. 8 seconds. 8 flippin' seconds. What am I supposed to say? Division V3 just one-tapped him like One Punch Man? Wow. Now Division 3 has 6 points. So now this round is over. So now the points are looking like Division V3 in first place with 6 points. Deep 6, Huge, Nightmare, and Brett are all tied up for second place with 3 points. And Sir Killalot has no points. Anyways, in this next match, we have is Deep 6 versus Nightmare, Huge versus Division V3, and we have is Brett versus Sir Killalot. Nightmare, both these bots are tied up with 3 points right now. Deep 6 getting knocked out by Brett somehow, and Nightmare also getting knocked out
3,
by
2, 1, fight.
Huge, but a nice shot by both these bots here. Nightmare getting the better of the exchange here. Both bots going weapon to weapon. Big shot by Deep 6 getting hit on some of those tires. What are both bots stuck? Are we serious? Are we serious? Are we gonna need an unstick here? We need an unstick. Why? Nice shot by Nightmare. Big shot by Deep 6. Another big shot by Deep Six. Deep Six seems to be nice shot by Deep Six, but Deep Six seems to be the better bot here. A nice shot by Nightmare. But Nightmare is now coming back in this fight, going weapon to weapon with Deep Six. This is the battle of the Titans, literally. Insane shot by Deep Six and Nightmare here. But now Nightmare is stuck, and same with Deep Six. This is going to be the final unstick if none of these bots move. Alright. See, the thing with that is both bots weren't at the same exact time. So it wasn't a simultaneous knockout. Deep Six knocked out Nightmare. Deep Six now has 3 points. Nightmare does, well, Deep Six has 6 points now, tied up with Division V3. Congratulations. You got more points. What am I saying anymore? Anyways, in this next fight we have is Huge versus Division V3. See you there. Alrighty, so we have is Huge versus Division V3. Both these bots off a knockout win. Huge getting his first points and Division 3 getting another knockout, meaning 6 points. Great bots, honestly. I'd say Division V3 here.
1, fight.
Division V3 with that better reach on Huge, I'm gonna be honest, because just look at that. Insane shots by Division V3 here. Another big shot. Big shots there. Huge getting put in that corner, getting knocked out, but then got thrown back out. Just Division V3 on Huge. Division V3 now stuck. Is Huge gonna get another lucky victory? I swear. Oh my god, he will. What the hell? Oh my god. So, Huge, both wheels got ripped off. Division V3, just an insane bot. Like, we're talking Division V3 just throwing Huge around like a yo-yo, and Huge just keeps coming back for more. And Huge got both tires ripped off, but then led Division 3 down into the pit, where then Huge got the victory. Congratulations, Huge. Now also has 6 points with Deep Six, Division 3, and Huge. Now we have is Sir Kilowatt versus Brett. See you there. Alright, so now we have is Sir Kilowatt versus Brett. Both these bots are something for sure. Sir Kilowatt, an absolute insane bot.
3,
and we have Brett here.
2, 1, fight.
A nice box rush from Sir Kilowatt here, flipping Brett up and over. Sir Kilowatt is a great flipper bot, not gonna lie. Now Brett pinning Sir Kilowatt. Both these bots stuck, not moving. Brett now gets away, but that drivetrain on Sir Kilowatt is just, it's crazy. Both bots now stuck up. We might have to use our first unstick here. And we will. Wow, excuse me, but good job to both these, these bots just, there's something for sure. Brett from NHRL and Sir Kilowatt, I'm pretty sure, from Robot Wars. And Brett's just doing a great job in the control category here. See, Sir Kilowatt getting thrown outside of the arena here. Now gets thrown back into the arena. Great job for Brett for controlling this fight, throwing him into the screws. Well, now Sir Kill-A-Lot is just trying to flip Brett over. A nice job for Sir Kill-A-Lot. Just keeping the action the same, and Brett throws Sir Kill-A-Lot and knocking Sir Kill-A-Lot out. Good job, Brett. Brett also has 6 points. Everyone but Sir Kill-A-Lot has points. Deep Six, Huge, Division 3, and Brett have 6 points, and Nightmare has 3. Now, in this next round, we have is Deep versus Division V3, Huge versus Sir Kill-A-Lot, and Nightmare versus Brett. All right. Let's see it. So now we have both very, very powerful bots here, Deep Vision. Basically Division 3, but just bigger.
3, 2, 1, fight!
So let's see who is better. Nice, Deep Six getting a nice push in on Division V3, using him as kind of like a juggling ball almost. Division V3 is getting some nice shots in now on Deep Six. Now Deep Six almost getting thrown out of the arena here. Now Deep Six getting a nice shot on Division 3, almost going down in that pit. Deep Six on that pit edge. Now is getting away. Nice shot by Division V3 though, now getting back in this fight. Oh, Deep Six go down in the pit and now gets out, while Division V3 is getting knocked out. Deep Six using that chance to go and get a nice shot out on Division V3, which is now free to get another shot on Deep Six. What weapon to weapon here? What the hell just happened? Division V3 going getting stuck in those screws. Now Deep Six getting a nice shot in on it. Like he's saying, stay inside the box. Stay in the box. No! Division V3 getting nice shots here on Deep Six. Deep Six getting some great shots on Division V3. Both these bots are definitely really powerful contenders. Nice shot by Division V3, throwing Deep Six out to the other side of the arena. Another great shot here. More great shots. Great shot here by Division V3. Deep Six needs to get back up on his speed, otherwise it's going to lose this match. Alright, now Deep Six is back up, getting some nice shots on Division V3. Now Deep Six is stuck on those screws areas, and he gets thrown down into the pit! And with a nice bait and switch, Division V3 falls down into the pit, saving Deep Six. Wow! Deep Six gaining another 3 points for a knockout, now is up to 9 points. Just definitely a back and forth match between these two. I think this is the longest match this episode. Wow, I mean, nice job with Division V3 here, bringing the hits to Deep Six, but Deep Six just used that bait and switch tactic. Yes, it got a very hard hit on it, but yet Division V3 was the one who went down the pit and got knocked out. Anyways, in our next fight, we have is Nightmare up against... Actually, no, we have Huge versus Sir Kill-A-Lot. See you there. Alright, so we have is Sir Kill-A-Lot versus Huge here. I mean, Sir Kill-A-Lot needs like any points to stay in this match, and we have his Huge over here with 2 knockout victories in a row. So let's just see how this goes.
3, 2, 1, fight!
And Sir Kill-A-Lot getting a nice lift on Huge here. Those big wheels on Huge can definitely give it an advantage here. Sir Kill-A-Lot, we might need to use our first on stick though if Huge can't get away. Alright, now Huge got away. This This might be a knockout against Sir Killalot here, and no, it is not. Sir Killalot is able to get free. And now is lifting up huge. Might throw it into the screws. Or that can happen, and it self-rights! Nice flips here by Sir Killalot, and huge V3 is just insane. Nice shots on the underside of Sir Killalot. And he throws it into the screws. Huge now stuck in the screws, gets back out now. Huge now chewing up on the underside of Sir Killalot. Both bots now stuck. Sir Killalot trying to get back up on his feet. Huge, just trying to attack Sir Killalot, but that weapon is unable to reach it. Both bots now stuck. We might need to unstick them. No, Huge is back in this action, trying to go and get a nice hit on Sir Killalot here, and it does. Sir Killalot is just stuck on its head. When is he going to get counted out here? A nice shot by Huge there, and Huge just lost the tire. Don't you dare go down that pit, Sir Killalot. And Sir Killalot is able to get away from the pit, and Huge goes down the pit. Wow, great job from both these bots. I mean, Sir Killalot only had a downfall when he was flipped. Otherwise, he was really on top of this match here, grabbing Huge's wheels, just grabbing Huge's body. Just great job from Sir Killalot here. Now we have this one more match with Nightmare versus Brett. That's going to go great. See you there. Alrighty, so now what we have is Nightmare versus Brett. I mean, Brett coming off a nice KO victory against Sir Killalot here, and Nightmare needs another victory.
3,
really stay
2,
in competitiveness.
1, fight!
Nice shot from Nightmare starting it out. This is gonna be food for Nightmare. I mean, all Brett's gonna do is just really charge in onto Nightmare. Brett now stuck up on that Chaotic Robotics like shelf here. Nightmare chewing up on the undersides of Brett. Brett almost upside down now. Nightmare able to get up top here. Brett upside down. We might need to unstick him. No, we are good. Nice shot by Brett, by Nightmare here. Really just annoying the fuck out of Brett here. I mean, this is like a knife cutting Brett, I'm gonna be honest. Nightmare is taking Brett to town, eating on those undersides. Why did Brett enter this competition? I mean, it knocked out opponent surprisingly, but still. Oh, Nightmare getting a nice piece off the underside of Brett there. We saw that right there. Got it outside the arena there. Like a little pebble. Another nice shot to the undersides. And that side piece is now coming off. Nightmare is now flipped. Both bots are... We might get a simultaneous knockout, which then we would need to unstick them. If it goes for 3 seconds, we will need to. Yes, we need to. Both bots now back on their feet. Nightmare now stuck up on that shelf, and Nightmare and Brett are now stuck. This is not a simultaneous knockout, so if Brett does get knocked out here, it is over for Brett, and Nightmare gets another point. And it does. So now Nightmare gains 3 points, bumping it up to 6. We have one more round left in the heat. Everyone's pretty much tied right now besides Deep 6. We have his Deep 6 in first place with 9 points. Huge Nightmare Division V3 and Brett with all 6 points. And Sir Killalot finally with some points with 3. Now, The final fights of the heat are Deep Six versus Sir Kill-A-Lot, Huge versus Brett, and Nightmare versus Division V3. Let's see it. So now we have is Deep Six versus Sir Kill-A-Lot. Both bots are actually pretty powerful. I mean, Deep Six, great spinner, and Sir Kill-A-Lot, once it gets a grip, will flip you up and over its ginormous body.
3, 2, 1, fight!
Deep Six getting nice shots on Sir Kill-A-Lot here. Great shots by Deep Six here. Sir Kill-A-Lot trying to find a way to go and lift Deep Six up and over, but just cannot. That big body is going to feed Deep Six's lunch here. Big shot by Deep Six here. Big shot by Deep Six here. Big shot! Sir Kill-A-Lot just pushing Deep Six to the other side of the arena. Now both bots are stuck. Big shot by Deep Six. Another great shot by Deep Six. Deep Six is just such a powerful bot. Like, bots like Sir Kill-A-Lot won't really have a chance. He does not know what's getting hit by. And what the hell just happened again? Another big shot by Deep Six. Just tossing him up in the air like a pancake. Just Deep Six, what the hell is happening now? Oh, Brett now using Deep Six's backside as like for control now, and big flip by Deep Six, or by Sir Kill-A-Lot here. Another flip by Sir Kill-A-Lot, trying to go and use that to his advantage, and now Deep Six is back on his feet and using Sir Kill-A-Lot. And not really using Sir Kill-A-Lot, but now it's just attacking like that. Another nice shot by Deep Six, and Sir Kill-A-Lot just trying to go around to the side to lift Deep Six, but is not able to. Big shot by Deep Six. Another big shot by Deep Six, and Sir Kill-A-Lot goes down the pit, and Deep Six ends this heat with 12 points. I mean, great job by both these bots. I mean, the only difference is that Sir Kill-A-Lot was a lifter, Deep Six was a spinner. And Deep Six is a much more powerful bot and much more controlled. 1 minute left though. Pretty sick. But I'm pretty sure Deep Six is going to get into the tournament. Now we have is Huge versus Brett. See you there. Alrighty guys, so now we have is Huge versus Brett. Both these bots are very weird in their own way. Huge with tires bigger than the solar system, and Brett just a giant box, and it got
3,
KOs.
2, 1, fight!
And the fight begins, and Brett just what the hell just happened? Simultaneous knock countdown, meaning we're gonna need to unstick these guys again. A nice shot by Huge, but Brett is just, well, Brett. Another nice shot by Huge, but Brett is just so fucking powerful. Another simultaneous countdown. If we need to unstick these guys again, alright, they're good now. But if we need to unstick these guys again, we're not gonna unstick them. We're gonna let the countdown decide, and the judges decide. Alright, so now it's gonna get counted down. Let's decide. Alright, now not anymore, and Brett's pushing him towards the screws. And Huge gets thrown up and outside of the arena here, and he gets thrown back into the arena. The pit button is now activated. Both bots stuck again. And now another. Did Brett do that? A nice shot by Huge. Brett getting. No! Wait! Brett went down the pit! What? A great shot from Huge. Flipped Brett like a brick, and Brett found a way to fit down the pit. Wow, I mean, Brett is probably the most control bot here. The bot here with the most control out of really any others. English. Huge ended off the heat with 9 points, and Brett ended off with 6. Great job to both these bots, though. But now we have is Nightmare versus Sir Killalot. I think. No, Nightmare versus Division 3. Yeah, see you there. Alright, so now we have as the final fight of this heat, we have is Nightmare versus Division V3. Both these bots very powerful, including Nightmare with that absolutely monstrous of a vertical spinner. And Division 3, yet, it's just a good bot. Let's just see who can win this one.
3, 2, 1, fight!
Nice shot by Division V3 starting out of the gate. Really hear both vertical spinners in here. Oh, this is not a simultaneous knockout here. Nightmare moving. Nightmare needs to move some more, otherwise he's going to get knocked out. Nightmare finally off of that shell. And Division V3 is now stuck. Nice shot by Division V3. Nice shot by Division V3 again. And again. And Division V3 and Nightmare are stuck. Now Nightmare's getting counted out. This is not a simultaneous knockout, so if Nightmare gets counted out here, this will be the end of the fight. And Nightmare. Nightmare gets knocked out, meaning Division V3 gains points. The 3 points. Giving Division V3 9 points. Alright, so this was the final fight of the Heat, Clash of the Titans. The final score is Deep 6 with 12, Huge in Division 3 with 2nd place with 9 points, Brett and Nightmare with 6 points tying for 3rd place, and Sir Killalot in 4th place with 3 points. Thank you all for watching this heat. I was your host, CNB, and we will see you guys on Heat D. Bye bye!